So, Justice League, the Snyder Cut is happening. Long story short, Justice League the film was a bit of a mess, to say the least, on the subject. Justice League happened, and Zack Snyder had to take a break, had to leave production of the film because something in the family had happened. Joss Whedon was brought in to pick up steam. First things first, my relationship with Joss Whedon is Buffy and Angel and Toy Story. They're amazing. Joss Whedon hasn't done anything amazing since. I think Joss Whedon is fundamentally overrated. And I know that's a really unpopular opinion, by the way. There is just something about Joss Whedon that just doesn't work for me. Like, Buffy and Angel were two amazing shows. Dollhouse got samey. I can't stand Firefly. I enjoy it, but I don't think it's as good as everyone tells everyone it is. It's more of a reputation thing. You may note my microphone. And I just don't like Joss Whedon's writing tone outside of Buffy, because everything he writes, I get he has a style, but sometimes you're like, no, it doesn't work. And it goes to show Snyder, I think, was going for more of the Watchmen vibe with Justice League and his DC Universe films. Joss Whedon was trying to make it like a Marvel movie. And I don't like the Marvel movies. I know that's a shocking statement, but I'm kind of over them. I like superheroes. I like superhero movies. But they have to be the right kind. Like, Watchmen is still one of my favourites. And I've seen the leaked, unfinished, rough cut of Justice League. This as close to probably the Snyder version as possible. And the difference is quite striking. Tonally, there's more story, the characters are more fleshed out. I mean, Cyborg actually has a story, which is amazing. Like, he does nothing in the Joss Whedon cut. Joss Whedon's job as a director was to come in and pick up where Snyder left off. And the problem is you can literally see the line between Snyder and Whedon. The reshoots are really obvious. CGI moustache removal from Henry Cavill. Literally looks like he's had too much Botox. The jokier, the really weird, jokey, mistimed jokes are there that Joss Whedon tends to do, especially his later stuff. Like, actual plot and story and actual consistent writing is something that in recent years Whedon has struggled with. And the problem is he rewrote a script to be completely different source material, and the two jar. Even the colour palette of the scenes jars between Whedon and Snyder. Joss Whedon made everything quite bright and very colourful, and Snyder, everything was quite muted and toned down. So the Snyder Cut is going to premiere on HBO Max. I'm hoping for like a Blu-ray DVD release, because we don't have HBO in England. Not HBO Max anyway. We don't have HBO in the same way the Americans do. So hopefully it will get a Blu-ray DVD streaming service release. It'll probably be on one of the streaming services in the UK. A lot of HBO stuff ends up on UK Netflix. And I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm hoping it's like the full 3-hour movie, because I want to see, the rough cut had so much potential with the unfinished special effects, and some scenes were done as like panels, storyboard panels with people narrating over them. I think Justice League could have been a really good film. And I'm going to be really controversial. I really enjoy Ben Affleck's take on Batman. I really enjoy Cavill's Superman. I think he's one of my favourite Supermen. I just feel like Joss Whedon wasn't comfortable with the source material. He didn't like the already set universe and tried to make it his own. Joss Whedon just irritates me. He really does irritate me. I know this is bitch about Whedon video, but I think if you're going to come in and pick up from where a director leaves off and credit the original director, because that's got Zack Snyder on it, keep it in the style of the original director. I get that there was a lot of studio interference with the underperformance, and I get that the theatrical cut of Batman v Superman was messy. Although I will say the extended ultimate version, whatever it's called, on Blu-ray is a far better film. But I still feel like there's a lot missing. But you've also got things like, Aquaman was really good. Wonder Woman has been brilliant. And the new Wonder Woman I'm looking forward to. And I like the DC films. I like, despite its messy all over the place editing, Suicide Squad was good. I liked it. I liked the tone. I love Birds of Prey. Like, that's probably become one of my favourites. And Joker is just a work of art. I'm looking forward to this. I want to see his original vision complete. I want to see what this film could have been. And maybe it will redeem the films in many people's eyes. Like Snyder is a phenomenal director and has a very unique style and voice that often is missing. He's not scared to go to that dark place. Yeah, I do agree that Joss Whedon is overrated. He's not terrible by any means. I'm not saying he's absolutely disaster zone. I just don't think he's as good as everyone says he is, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just my initial reaction, my oh my god, this is happening moment. I'm a DC fanboy full stop, so I can't wait. So tell me what you think in the comments below, guys.